I've gotten a lot of comments with people asking how to make my inner vitality yogurt or reuteri yogurt or SIBO yogurt without having to start all over again. So I decided I'd make a video for you on how to do it. Y'all, it is super easy to do. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make up to 24 more quarts without starting over. I'm gonna show you all the tips and tricks. I'm gonna go through step by step on exactly what you need to do. And I'm gonna show you my new favorite method to make my inner vitality yogurt or any super yogurt that you wanna make. And spoiler alert, it does not cost close to $1,000. So today, let's make some super yogurt without having to start all over. Save you some money, save you some time, and get your gut health right. Stick around. So at this point, I've showed you how to make super yogurts using the Instant Pot without a yogurt setting, my favorite method for making it. And in this video, I'm going to show you my new favorite method. It trumps all the rest of them by a long shot and is super affordable. This is my new favorite method. Now you're probably wondering why this is my new favorite method. Well, this is what I was using right here. Awesome machine. Look how big it is. This is a game changer. It makes the same amount of yogurt as I was making in the sous vide, but look at the footprint of that compared to this monster. No matter how much space you have, this thing will fit everywhere. I'm gonna make 2 quarts of this. And so I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons. This is my inner vitality yogurt. I'll link the video on how to make that up there and down in the description for you. This is my new go-to. I was making a lot of the other ones at one time, but this right here is awesome. I've gotten so many great comments and it's working really well for people. The inner vitality yogurt is made with Inner Soil Probiotic by Primal Nutrition. So you can make this yogurt with just 1 capsule instead of having to buy 4 and then making them all separately and combining them together, which is now recommended. This one is one and done. And I'll have a discount code for this link for you down in the description. To that, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of inulin powder. And this is the brand that I'm using. I'll link everything down in the description for you. The people that tell you they have problems with inulin powder, I have never had a problem with this, and I've made dozens and dozens of batches of this. So 2 tablespoons sprinkled right in. Now I have organic half and half. Make sure if you do this, you get the ultra pasteurized. A lot of people will talk about you need to heat this up to 185 degrees and everything to get rid of the competing microbes. If it's ultra pasteurized, that's already been done for you. So I'm gonna use this whole quart to make my inner vitality yogurt. All I'm gonna do here is pour a little bit in. This part right here is very important to avoid any lumps or anything that might happen. You just need to go ahead and get all the lumps and bumps out of this before we move on. So I'm gonna give this a good whisk. When that's all done, I'm gonna go ahead and pour in the rest of my quart of this organic half and half. Now what happens if you forget to save some yogurt from your previous batch to start this new batch? Well, I've got a hack for that in just a minute for you. So I'm gonna take my container here and take the lid off. Now, one thing that's really nice about this versus using the quart jars that I normally use, this, you can get a spoon in there. A lot of times, even using the wide mouth quart jars, it's hard to scoop it out. So I'm just gonna take this, make sure it's stirred really well. This also helps with pouring. Now, you wanna leave a little space at the top for expansion, but you're like, hey, now what am I gonna do with this? I've got all this leftover yogurt starter. Well, let me show you. Here's your backup plan. Take one of these silicone ice cube trays. If you fill these up about halfway, it's 4 tablespoons, which is enough to make 2 quarts. So just pour it in just like that. And so you'll have enough liquid left over to fill up half of this. So this will be enough to start 12 quarts. Throw this in the freezer and you're good to go. So now what we want to do is just loosely put this lid on. Just put it on to cover. And we'll bring it over to the yogurt machine. The reason I love this yogurt machine so much also, most of them do not have a time and temperature setting, and you need both to make sure you get the maximum amount of probiotics in your yogurt. That is essential for this. So I have both batches ready to put in here. So you'll just set this right inside the yogurt maker. And you can also get smaller jars to put in here if you want like individual portions. And now all you have to do is take some water and pour it in up to the level of where the yogurt is inside here. Once you got your water level filled up all the way to the top, you're just gonna put the lid on it. We'll hit the temperature button. And we want this to be at 100 degrees or 99 degrees. Either way is gonna work fine. I like 100 degrees Then you hit the time button, and we're going to 36 hours. Once you get your 36 hours, hit start, and we're making yogurt. I'll be back in 36 hours to show you what it looks like. It was the middle of the night when these finished, so I totally forgot about that. But anyway, I'm going to show you what this looks like. Before I do, I get a lot of questions about the first batches, especially the reuteri and the SIBO, separating into curds and whey, coming out with a chunky texture, all kind of issues like that. I haven't had that happen at all with this yogurt yet, but if it does, you're always good to use that first batch as a starter for the next one. Just like I did here, it's always going to turn out great. Just like using those cubes as a liquid. Just throw those in the fridge, thaw them out, and you're good to use that. Let me show you what this looks like. So this is what we've got right here. Look how thick and creamy that is. I mean, this is the good stuff. If you don't like this plain, you can always throw in a little bit of flavor extract, some allulose or something like that, or your favorite sweetener to kind of sweeten it up. Now, I'm gonna put a discount code for you down there for that Inner Soil probiotic. And if you didn't see how I made it the first time, I'm gonna put that video right up there for you.